Hello guys and welcome back. This is Rido here, and today we're taking another look at a Warcry warband, this time at the Daughters of Khaine. Sorry guys that I didn't upload anything yesterday. I was a bit busy. I do try to upload something every day, but we'll see how we go. Anyways, starting off, we've got the Witch Elf with the knives. We've got five main fighter types in here. We've got Witch Elves, Sisters of Slaughters, Blood Sisters, Heart Renders, and Life Takers. So let's have a look at the Witch Elves first. We've got the knife variant and the buckler variant. What differentiates them is that the knives have more attack and the buckler has higher toughness. So yeah, the knife version does 2.7 damage per action, which is actually very high for the point value, because she only costs 65 points, so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck there. She does only require one action to be killed, because she's 8 wounds, toughness 3, so that's easy to take down. But yeah, that's to be expected for the point value, really. And you've got the buckler. She does a lot less damage, so only 2 points of damage per action. But yeah, that puts her in medium tier. She does come with a point of toughness on top of those, so she's a bit more survivable here. Then we've got the Witch Elf Leader. She does 3.4 damage per action, which is not a lot actually. I'm like, for a leader model, I'm not totally sold on her, and really she's not that great. She does medium damage and only has 2 actions to be killed, so she isn't very survivable either, so I don't know, don't like her too much. Then we've got the Sisters of Slaughter. All of them have a whip, obviously, in 2-inch range, which is nice. And then there's the ones with a whip and a knife, and the ones with the whip and buckler. The whip and knife guys, you can see, do 3.4 damage per action, which for a 75 point model is insane. I think that must be one of the highest damages for like a super low cost model. And it's the same the Witch Elf Leader does actually, although she costs a lot more, so very good damage per point value. Also easily killed, but keep in mind she does have 2-inch range, so you can keep out of opponent's range, making her possibly a bit more survivable. So I think this is a brilliant model here. The Sister of Slaughter with Buckler again, less damage output and a lot less, that's almost a full point of damage less per action. So she's only medium tier here. She does have that 1 point extra in survivability, but again I think the knife version is a bit better. We've got the leader dealing a bit more damage, 4.1, so what's that, 0.7 more damage. Not great again. For the point costs, she's only mediocre. 3 actions to be taken down, that's a bit more, but still not great. I don't like her too much. So out of these 3, I think the Sister of Slaughter with knife is best. And also, I think she's just a lot better than all of the Witch Elves, basically, because the Witch Elves, they only cost 10 points less, and you have less range and less damage. So I think the Sister of Slaughter with knife is the best model here. Anyways, let's move on. We've got the Blood Sisters. The Blood Sister is the melee version of the Snake Lady, basically. She deals 4.3 damage, which is very nice actually. Though she does cost a lot more, so she's on 0.03 point value. However, do keep in mind she has a 7-inch move as well, so that's higher than what the Sisters of Slaughter and the Witch Elves have. They both have 5 inches, which still isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but 7 inches is very solid movement. And she does only take 4 activations to be killed, so the toughest model we've looked at so far. Then we've got the Blood Sister Leader. She deals 8 points of damage, which is the best in the entire warband and quite good in general. Yeah, and again, medium for her points value, though she does need 6 actions to be taken down, which is nice. Again, though, has to be expected for her point value. But with that 7-inch move, and the Blood Sisters have... Oh no, I was about to say they have a double to net people, but that's not true. They can deal some extra damage on doubles. Not great. Anyways, I like both of the Blood Sister variants. I think for like elite tier models, they are quite good. Then we've got the Blood Stalker. That's the ranged option of the Snake Ladies. 2 damage per attack on average is not good. It's really not good at all. Yeah, you can see she's in the lowest tier of damage per point value. Many archers are in this tier, in the like lighter red, 0.02, but being in this tier, that basically makes a model useless, so the damage is really bad for the points value. Same survivability as the Blood Sister and same movement, but yeah, I don't think I'd take her. Not worth the extra points. Then we've got the Bloodstalker Leader, 3.6 damage. That's not horrible for ranged attacks, for sure. So that also puts her in the kind of more expected damage per point value. Still survivable, but I still think the Blood Sister Leader is probably better. You're getting just a lot more damage output for her. Then we've got the Khaine Heartrenders. Those are the ranged options for the flying. Those are basically harpies. Yeah, and this one is ranged. They've got 8-inch range, 12-inch move and flying. That's what really sets them apart. 12-inch move with flying is the highest that is existent in Warcry. Nothing is moving faster than 12 inches, so that's really good, but her damage output is just pitiful. She's very expensive and then only dealing 2 points of damage. Oof. And then on top of that, her actions to be killed are very low. So you can see she's in the red tier and points value there as well. You're just paying all of her points for mobility, and she's neither survivable nor does she do any damage. So I don't know if the Khaine Heartrender is going to be worth it. I'm sure there's going to be some scenarios where you want that mobility and you're going to be happy to have her, but oftentimes I really think she's going to suck. And then you've got the Khaine Heartrender Leader as well. Double the damage, which is nice, but again, so expensive. At least it does take 4 actions to take her down, so I guess she's not horrible, but yeah, just compared to the Blood Sister Leader, who is a lot better and better points value as well. Obviously you're getting that 5-inch of extra move and flight, so yeah, something to keep in mind there. Then we've got the Life Taker, which is the melee version of these guys. It does do better damage and it looks better on paper on point value, but I don't know that I like her more than the Heartrender, because if you get into melee with this model, it's just gonna die. Like, this doesn't look good. I think if you're buying a model this expensive and you have to get to melee to even do a bit of damage, it's still not a lot. 3.4. That's the same as Assist of Slaughter can do, is much cheaper. Yeah, I just don't see her being very effective, and the same goes for the leader version. So yeah, I think the flying models here are very situational and not necessarily that great. And same goes for the Bloodstalkers, basically. I think I would just go without any Bloodstalkers. So what's my list that I would propose? Well, I think a list I would like to try and use is using the Blood Sister Leader, because she's very survivable. She's quite fast. 7-inch movement is very fast, and she's doing very good damage as well. Then I would use the Blood Sister once, just to have a bit of extra punch. They do good damage and they bring some survivability you need and some mobility as well. So quite nice there. And then just spamming the Sisters of Slaughter. So 7 Sisters of Slaughter with knife, and then 1 Witch Elf, just because you only have 65 points left, so I couldn't fit another Sister of Slaughter in there. So yeah, that's my list. You're going to have 10 models, which is actually quite a lot, more than most warbands. Good movement, because the Witch Elves these Sisters of Slaughters are both 5 movement, and these guys are 7 even, so you're still going to be able to catch most things and stay away from most things that are tougher than you. And yeah, you're getting very good damage output for your point values. So I really like this warband, and I think they can be quite strong. You just need to make sure to keep your models out of range most of the time. Use that movement, and I think you should be good. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.